Okay, first I have to select the serial number, comma, starting from Sunday or Monday, starting from Monday. We are into 36th week. We are into 36th week. What is the current month? We are in 9th month. So September, but in US the calculations will be like this. Week number 36. They calculate they calculate in weeks. All the week. Next. So this is the week number. So let us see for the rest of the dates. Okay. This is 33 week number. So now let us see which is the week number. What is the week number for? This is the week number for December 31st. So 9/12. 9/12 means 50th week. Similarly, I'll make it as 31/12. So which is 53rd week. So 53rd week. So December 31st is 53rd. So for an year, we'll have 53 weeks. Okay. Next, this is week number. And date difference. How do you find the difference between the dates? Suppose I have to write date diff. So which the formula will not be available in Excel. In the suggestions, you will not find the formula, but you have to write the formulas like this. Date diff, and you have to select the start date, comma, ending date, comma. How do you want to find the difference in days or months? So I'll give it as D. So team, for some people you will not find this formula DATE DAF, which is a custom made formula. DAF. It should give a suggestion telling that D equal to date DAF, which is the starting date, comma, ending date. Comma, you have to specify the interval. So this will be available in only in some Excel formats. This will be available only in some Excel formats. So you have to start the starting date and you have to select the ending date and you have to give the day interval. What is the interval you are choosing? So similarly, I have drawn here in other Excel. Let me show you. So date if we have the date if DATE DAF, we have to select the start date and we have to select the ending date and we have to calculate in. I'm showing the year calculations. So if I wanted in year, I'll just keep Y. I'll just keep Y here. Can you see here? I'll just keep here Y as Y. So I've selected the starting date. I've selected the ending date. I'm keeping this Y. So if we go here.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, the next page, right? It was payment date, due date, difference.
No. This is another. So here my Excel is what. See, this date diff is not working. So let me show you the date diff formula.
The starting date and end date is checked, sir.
Starting date and end date is?
Starting date is 8th month, ending date is 6th month.
No. I have given the correct date. So if you see here 2019, if you give us 2019 date, 2019 8th month.
Now it will come.
Yes. 2019 8th month it will come. So this date diff is not available in 2007, 2010 and all. This is available from 2013 only. You will not find in the suggestions also. Just if you write here date, so we are getting the suggestions here, right? You will not find the in suggestions also. Just you have to normally write the formula and you have to select the start date, coming in date. Okay. Now the difference between 2019 to 2021, this date is 688 days. I wanted to see in months how many months. Just I'll keep it in M. There are 22 months. I wanted to see in years. I'll just keep Y. So I'll get 1 plus years. So if
Yes.
I wanted to, so it is showing as 1 plus years. So if it completes the 370, then you'll get as suppose let me keep it to 6th month only. So here it shows if it completes the complete year, then only it will show as 2. Okay. Next. So this is how we find the date difference. There is other way also for finding the difference between the dates, which is equal to this minus current date minus new date, which is 749 days difference. So for this, you have to select the greatest date minus previous date. So it shows 749 days difference. If you wanted to convert this into months, then divided by average of 30. You have to do like this. Which is 24 months. 9. Suppose you wanted to convert this into years, by divided by 365, which is 2 years. Okay, 5 days. So we can use the minus formula or we can use the date diff formula. Okay. So now let us write a logic for this one. Now let us write a logic for this one. Let me copy this due date and payment date. So when we use this date formulas means, suppose I have the due date and payment date. So here I have to pay this is my due date for credit card payment. This is my due date. Okay. And I have paid in this date. So I wanted to find how many values how many times I paid the on time payment. So how do you find? I have to find the date difference, which is this minus this. I can do like this. So instead of 5th month due date, instead of 2019, I have paid as, let me make this convert it as 2021. So 2021. So I have delayed the payment of 61 days, 62 days here, 57 days. So 57 days. 3-5. Let me make it as. So if you see here now, the due date is 7th month and 2nd date. I paid the payment on 3rd month and 7 days. So which is 1 day delay, and 3 days before I have paid the payment. Minus 1 means 1 day before I have paid the payment. I have made the payment. This is a on-time payment. So how do I calculate the aging? So we have an option of calculating aging with the if formula. So now I wanted to find how many delays are there. So let me consider how many months. What is the delay in months? So let me consider this in 30, right? 7th month 30. Now I wanted to draw a bucket for this one. What is the bucket value I have to do? And make it as 13. 0 to 5, 5 to 10. So here I have to find bucket for this one. BUC K80 aging bucket. We call this aging bucket. AGEING aging BUCK18 bucket. I have to find the aging bucket. For this, what is the bucket? What 0 days, which is 0 days, and 1 to 5 days, 1 to 5 days, and 5 to 10 days, 5 to 10 days, and 10 days and above. 0 days means I have to get on time. On time payment has done. So for this on time payment means which is less than or equal to 0. Less than or equal to 0 is on time payment. Those who have made the payment between 1 and 5. Suppose if you see here, the payment should be made before 7th month of 2nd, but he have made the payment of 3 to 7. So which is this should come under 1 to 5 bucket. And 21 days we should come under greater than 10 and above, which is greater than 10 and above. 10 days above. So how do I calculate this bucket, aging bucket? I'll write a logic if function. So in the real time scenario, we'll do like this for aging bucket calculations. Equal to if this value is greater than 10, there are two ways of writing. I can first check in uncondition, or else I can directly write a condition logic function in the decremental order, so descending order. So how do I write means if 03 is greater than 10, then what value I have to get if it is to 10 days above the 10. So again I'll write one more if condition. If for checking this one, if this value is greater than 5, which is greater than or equal to 5, then I have to get this value. So again I'll write one more condition. If this value is greater than or equal to 1, then I have to get this value. Else I have to get this value, on time payment. So let me write the bucket. So can you see here? So what I have to do means I have to do the freezings here. I have to do the freezing. So this formula should not come out of. So I have already told you the absolute reference. What is absolute reference? So if you see here, which is 21, 10 days and above, the payment is made before 3 days on time. This payment is done before 3 days on time. So we have done the aging calculation. Okay. So how many are there on time? We have two which are paid on time. 10 days and above. Here one I have this for 10 days and above. One I have 10 days and above. So in real time, we'll do the aging bucket calculation. Aging bucket calculation in this way. First, we'll take the day difference. What is the difference between these 2 days? And for that date, we'll write a if logic. We'll write the if logic to do this. So I'm sharing this one for you. You can practice this one, aging bucket calculation. Okay. Try to understand this formula, aging calculation, and this is just simple formula for calculating the days. Next. So end of month, weekday means in the current week, which day we are into, it will show. And week number means currently in which week out of 1 to 53 weeks. For an year, we'll have 52 to 53 weeks. In that, which week currently we are into. So date diff we have discussed now in date diff, how to find the date diff. We have to write date diff of starting date, comma, ending date in years or months or days. Okay. Next. Suppose there are two other formulas, which is workday. Workday.
Screen is not up here.
So team, everyone are facing the same issue.
No, it's fine,
Okay.
sir.
Okay.
is fine.
So we'll discuss on workday. What is workday? So if I write the workday formula, first of all, you can see here, return the serial number of the date before a specified number of work days. So if I give any of the day, suppose starting date. So consider the starting date. Let me write today's date as a starting date. So let me write today's date. So for this today's date equal to work day, start date is this one, comma, days. How many number of days? Suppose let me give as 5 days. And in 5 days there is no holidays. So you can see the syntax here, team. So first, what is the starting date? I took the starting date as 29 days. How many days I have to see forward, and how many holidays are there? Suppose if I give this one, I'll get a date like this, general, which is short date. So I'll get as 9 days. 5 days forward means 9 days. So 5 days means 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 you should get, but I'm getting 9 here. So because I'll explain you. So I took the formula as workday rate. Only it will consider the work days, not the Saturday, Sundays. See, this Saturday, Sundays it will ignore. 2, 3, and 6, 7, 8, 9. So 5 days it will calculate, and it will give the 5th date. Okay. So Saturday, Sundays it will ignore, and the number of days which we have specified, it will forward those many days, and it will give us the number. Suppose if I specify 50 days, 50 working days means from today. So 50 working days will be 11/11/2021, which is November month. So team, are you clear with this workday function? So first, if you select any date, and if you give the number of days, it will, by removing the Saturday, Sundays, it will calculate those many work days. Okay, so this is work days. So we have discussed workday, weekday,